Dealing with cops' mutual respect and civility in any situation can often go a long way. Here are a few simple things to remember when you're dealing with a cop. 1. Remember, cops are people too. They have feelings, fears, and a job to do, just like everyone else, except their job can seriously affect your well-being and happiness. 2. Always keep your hands in clear view, out of your pockets, jackets, and bags. 3. You should usually avoid sudden jerky moves. 4. Be aware of your rights. Not knowing them is a common mistake by many. Here are a few. You have the right to privacy. You are not required to sign any waiver of this right. You always have the right to remain silent, regardless of guilt or innocence. Nothing you tell an officer of the law is ever truly off the record, and it can always be used against you later on. They may say, "If you're innocent, you shouldn't have anything to hide." This is not true. If they didn't already think you're probably guilty, they wouldn't be questioning you to begin with. Because of your right to privacy, you can only be searched if the officer has probable cause, PC, or reasonable suspicion to believe doing so is likely to lead to the discovery of a crime, or they have reason to fear for their safety. Officers do have the right to pat down a suspect. Aside from that, they are required to obtain your permission in order to proceed. Unless you give permission, any locked bag with a padlock or other lock is considered luggage and requires a search warrant to open. This includes the trunk of your car, but not the glove box or inside cabin of your car. If the law permits, keep a tape recorder available and let the officer know you're taping all discussions. For the sake of accuracy, certain restrictions may apply. Consult an attorney. 5. Vehicle stops. Things will probably go much smoother and calmer if you pull over at the soonest possible safe opportunity. Tape record the stop if local and state laws permit. Check with an attorney. Stay in your vehicle unless it is unsafe to do so. If you get out of your car and approach the officer, that officer is likely to believe there is something in the car you're trying to get away from and possibly enter into a confrontation with the officer over. Do not remove your seatbelt unless instructed to do so by the officer. Avoid leaning over or reaching while pulling over to pull things out or put them away. Turn on your car's dome light if pulled over at night to illuminate the inside of your vehicle during the vehicle stop. Once stopped, keep both hands on the top of the steering wheel until instructed to do otherwise. Follow the officer's instruction without argument unless there is a special need that should be addressed. In some jurisdictions, officers are allowed to give warnings instead of citations, and it shouldn't hurt to ask for one. People make mistakes and deserve a second chance on something like a traffic infraction. Don't be afraid to ask if you feel you deserve it.